Okay, fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, bringing you some commentary from The Voice. I almost forgot which show it is. This is my second commentary of the day. I also did the American Idol finale commentary, so you can check that out. It's also on here. Yeah, so we're going to work on The Voice. This was the round 3, the battle round 3. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. They started out with Team Christina. She picked Julia Easton versus Raquel Castro, and they were doing Only Girl in the World by Rihanna. Yeah, I thought it was a good choice, actually, for the girls to do, you know, very contemporary song. They're both young ladies. But both girls were having pitch problems in rehearsal, and it was going to be interesting to see what happened. I think Raquel has the she's like a dancer, and she was in Jersey Girls with Ben Affleck and, you know, Affleck. Yeah, anyway, and I think actually Julia has the better voice. But when it came right down to it, Raquel brought more confidence, and she was strutting the stage. You know, she was singing. Their voices were okay. They both were a little underdeveloped to me. But Raquel really stole it, and Christina chose Raquel. I believe it is the only one of the night that I would have approved of. I would have chosen the other person for everybody else on the evening. Next up, Team Blake, Frampton versus Serabee. They were singing Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes. And I just thought it was, the only comment that I wrote here is the Dia was saying, you know, she just gets so nervous before performances and all this good stuff. And Reba McEntire, who has, I mean, she's just like an icon, you know. She said she still gets stage fright. She still gets nervous before a performance. And you know, it's the same with all of us. I have been doing this for, like I said, all my life, but professing for about 20 years, and I still get a little nervous before performances. And I believe that is just energy. It's just the excitement of wanting to do a great job. And you just have to find your way to channel that into positive energy. So they sang the song, and I would have chose Serabee. I thought she was a lot better. But Blake went with Dia. Now, I wrote that I thought this is about The Voice. And I think one of the problems here is, I think I talked about, like when I was first talking about choosing the coaches and all that, is that you have to choose the right coach, because I think Serabee would have done a lot better being under Christina, because Christina has that type of voice and that type of training and that type of history. Blake is a country singer, and he does not like soulful, riffing singers. And he said, oh, just because you can do that doesn't mean you always have to. But this is a competition. And in competition, you want to bring your best. And if she wasn't bringing her best, then of course she was going to lose. But she did bring her best. She out-sang the other girl, but she still did not get chosen, because Blake he's not into that type of thing. And so that's why your coach sometimes really, they hang you in the balance. You know what I'm saying? If you can understand what I'm saying. I think, and that's one of the things with this show that's going to be, as it goes along, it makes it more seasoned, that our entertainers are going to have to realize that the coach they choose really need to be the type of singer they are, or the type of singer that they enjoy. But I don't think Serabee had a choice, but I think Blake was the only one who chimed in for her. Next up was Team Adam, and he chose Rebecca Loebe versus Devon Barley, and they were performing Creep by Radiohead, which I've never heard before. It was kind of a creepy song. But I wrote, it was a creepy but interesting performance. I thought Rebecca was the better artist, but for this song, the song was just in a bad part of her range. And I was like, why? You know, and of course they have to pick something that fits both of them. And I think she came out on the short end of the stick. And Adam chose Devon as the winner. And I would think that, yeah, if you had to choose just from this performance, he did come out on top, because it was more fitted to his voice. And it was more fitted to his sound than to hers. And I just felt like the key did nothing for her. For her performance, did nothing for her voice. She did do some nice little things in it, but you know, what are you going to do? If I was a judge, I would have chosen her as the better artist. I'm sorry, I just would have. And so next up, was Team CeeLo last. He chose Kelsey Ray versus the Taylor twins, the Thompson twins, Tori and Taylor Thompson. And they were singing Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. So what I liked is in rehearsal, CeeLo gave a lot of good advice, and he was giving them little pointers on like choreography, just, you know, basic little things that they could do. And one of the things, the girl almost forgot and she ran over and did it. But, you know, but he was really giving them a lot of insight on like performing for the whole audience and making sure that you tried to touch everybody and all that. So that was very nice. I thought it was a very cute performance, and everybody was saying, oh, it's so cute, it's so cute, yeah. But I thought Kelsey took it. I really did. I thought she sang it better. I thought she gave a better presentation. I thought the other girls, the twins, the Taylor Thompson, Tori and Taylor Thompson, the Thompson twins, I thought they were a lot more unpolished. But CeeLo went with the sisters. He went with they weren't twins. Okay, I keep saying twins. They weren't twins, but he went with the sisters. And yeah, I guess that he said they were just so cute and they were all this good stuff. But I thought this was about The Voice once again. And yeah, whatever. So that is The Voice for you. Did you guys agree with the judges? Who would you have chosen different? Yeah, we're going to see if I'm going to do this again next week, because the show is not basically for me living up to the hype. But I just might. Like I said, it's a performance show and Idol will be over, and I'm probably not going to be doing that on Tuesday nights anyway. So if you really want me to continue this commentary, please say so down in the commentary box, the comments, down in the comments. Make sure to thumb it up. You know, if I get 10 thumbs, I'm probably not going to be doing next week unless I just happen to be home watching it. If I get 100, then I'll definitely be doing it. All right, peace. I'm out.